State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Some changes at the line. They start this playoff game with a pass. Moves out of the pocket. The pickup was 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Slides the quick throw. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Great job by this defense and tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. From the shotgun, drops back. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. He shreds the tackle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Now it's 2nd down here. QB keeper all the way. Look out, room to run here. 1st down, looking for more now. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. yards, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Shotgun handoff here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Quick completion to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. With the catch, it's Scott. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Michigan, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Wolverines offense takes the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Crucial third down play after that completion. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Texas. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's O'Neal. And the receiver's got it. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second, hey, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
And that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. No chance to catch him there. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Begin with a quick throw to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Important second down play coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds his man. It's King. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Longhorns are in the red zone now. They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. And And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Went after, up and good. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Time enough for one more play in the half. Defense not pressing this time. On the ground, it's Scott. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
That completion sets up a third down play. Back to throw. It's O'Neal. Looking for the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Throws it in. It's Ross. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. This Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
He breaks free. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Ball away quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official's going to call intentional grounding here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down play for this offense. With the gun now on third down. Took contact on the throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out at the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Throw to the running back in the flat. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The deep does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And now on comes the field goal unit for what would be an extremely low percentage try at best. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the quarterback's mistake will place the ball even closer to their own end zone. And the Wolverines will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Past the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's O'Neal. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Whoops it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. To throw, it's O'Neal. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Here we go on fourth down. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. He keeps it on a design run. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Looking to throw. It's O'Neal. He's got it near the end zone. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the 1st down.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Screen to the wide receiver. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should secure their spot in the national championship game. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Going for a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. The interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame.